Hello and welcome to Cal Day. My name is Line Mikkelsen and I'm a professor of linguistics. One of the things here in the linguistics department we're very proud of are our freshman seminars, which are themed around different aspects of linguistics. I'm going to tell you a little bit about one that I teach, which is called Linguistic Diversity in California. And I'm going to start by showing you a map of the indigenous linguistic landscape of California. I don't expect you to recognize or remember all the names, but what I want you to take away is how densely populated this map is. Upward of 100 languages existed and were spoken here in California when the Europeans arrived. I want to zoom in to the Bay Area and show you the Ohlone language family, which includes here in the East Bay, the Chochenyo language. Now, how do we know that these languages form a family, just like the Romance languages with French, Italian, and so on? We do that because there are certain similarities between the languages that are too systematic to be due to chance. And I want to show you a very small example of that here, where we use Rumsen on the left-hand side and we use Chochenyo on the left-hand side and Rumsen on the right-hand side. And if you look at these words, you will notice that everywhere we have WW in Chochenyo, we have KK in Rumsen. This is true in the words for kitchen, and home, and north. Too systematic to be due to chance. So that's why we know that Rumsen and Chochenyo are part of the same language family. Now, another great source of linguistic diversity in California are immigrant languages. And I show you just a little sample of that here on the vote poster, where you can see different scripts, different languages represented. It's also interesting to think about the numbers of speakers of each of these languages. And I will show you here a pie chart of current day or 2005 day immigrant languages spoken in California. The first thing to notice is that Spanish dwarfs everything else. And that might not be a surprise. It might reflect just what you experience in your day-to-day life. But it's also worth noting how many other languages there are and how some of them might be surprisingly large, given your impression of these languages in California. Now, how do we in this course engage with these languages? We do two assignments that I encourage you to try on your own. One is writing a linguistic autobiography in which you reflect on the languages in your life, the ones you speak, the ones your friends speak, the ones you care about, and so on. It can be quite emotionally interesting to do that. And secondly, looking outward, we ask students to spend one whole day listening for languages other than English that they might hear. They might be languages they recognize, like Spanish, and they might be languages they don't recognize. But then in that case, I ask them to try and write down your impressions of the languages. What do they sound like to you? What's your best guess at what language it might be? So after this course, being exposed to indigenous languages and immigrant languages of California, reflecting on what you hear and what you speak, students will come away with a deeper understanding of the linguistic landscape of modern day and past California, as well as some knowledge of linguistics. And in many cases, they will have met a friend in the class as well due to its small size and shared commitment. So that's a little sample of linguistics at Cal, and we hope that you will enjoy the rest of your day.